Hello, everybody, and oh my gosh, really? Right off the bat. Okay. Hello, everybody. There we go. Yeah, everything should be set up once again. Just gotta get everything fixed and set up. All right. Welcome back, everybody, to another meeting at the game table. Hold on. What in the world? Gaming roundtable. Why is my? Oh, okay. The game just decided it wanted to be super quiet today. Alright. And by super quiet, I mean on the pause menu, super quiet. Well, okay. Now that we're back, welcome to another meeting back at the Gaming Roundtable this week. Like the stream title says, we're going to be doing the rest of the music event today, along with the brand new Windtrace event, because that also ends today. So, yeah. We might get to this week. If not, we'll do it next week with the, specially shaped Saurian Search. I've tried it earlier today and I have no idea what it's about. Like, I literally played the event and I'm still kind of confused as to what's going on. But, you know, we'll get there next week. Because honestly, we're going to do the music event, the Windtrace, and I guess depending on whether we have like hours left or like minutes, we might end stream early. It depends on what's going to happen, but let's check everything first. I know that since we were quote-unquote gone forever, they have a bunch of rewards for us to claim. They're so incredibly generous with their 3 fragile residents. Thank you. Alright, Wow, these rewards are... Wow, that's, They're all like... Oh, because they're all the same. Wow, that's... Wow. Yeah, that's... Wow, and crazy. That literally was nothing. Cool. Awesome. I believe, yeah, that should be it. I know that, I don't think I ever showed this on stream, but they actually have like a training guide, so you have, like, your team or whatever, and it will have, like, kind of telling you, like, how to enhance them. It's like, you know, character level up, weapon level, artifacts, and then character talents, which, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of cool. I like that. Because, you know, obviously it tells you, like, top priority for talents and best artifacts to get or best weapons to try to get. Or it's just, it's... I never showed this. I just realized that, opening this up and realizing that was a tab. So, yeah, that was a long time ago release, but I guess I'm going to show it now because I just remembered it. So, you know, yippee for that. Past that, there's new characters, or not new characters, but reruns of old characters, the Wanderer and Baiju, which I probably won't summon for Baiju. I've played Baiju and I understand, like, somewhat of how his playstyle works. It's just, I don't really like his playstyle. His playstyle's yay, this thing. We might summon for the Wanderer, though, because I would probably play the Wanderer.
Hey, Traveler.
And we need something better than Hu Tao, sure, because I don't necessarily like Hu Tao. She's not the best at doing stuff. Okay. We did all the normal ones last time, right? We did. Okay. So today will be the harder ones. Give me 2 seconds while I set up my hands, because this is like a full body workout right here. Gosh. They ramped it up. I said it last time and I'll say it again. They ramped up this event from last year, which I appreciate. It's a lot more difficult, and that means it's more fun as well. I will say, hold on. Okay, okay, whatever. We're just gonna fill that. I'm gonna turn it down just a tad bit, cause I just realized this is all music and it'll play super loud. And then I say that, and then it immediately goes quiet. Lovely. And for those who don't know, if I tend to go quiet throughout this, it's not because I'm trying to ignore everybody. It's mostly because I'm that focused. I can't, like, some of the people out there just completely blaze through these and, like, not even bat an eye. Granted, like, I can get consistently 2 stars on the hardest... Okay, not hardest difficulty, but the second to hardest difficulty. The hardest difficulty being the Arataki Ito Amazing something. But, like, you know, definitively I can get, like, 2 stars consistently on Expert. It still requires a little bit of focus from my part, though, because if I don't, then I'm just going to get off. Even though that might still happen anyways. Because sometimes when I'm focused, I tend not to think about what keys are being hit where, and I'll completely just miss the right key. Or, like, you know, time it too early or something, but... And, you know, I'm over here thinking, oh man, I'm doing so good right now, and then not even realizing this is the oh gosh, what, third to hardest difficulty that they have. So yeah, like that right there, where I about missed the J and click K. It'll become more apparent as we go. Like, I'll literally just full on miss a note because I clicked something else. All right, sorry, there you go, Pro. But like, they have, yeah, the one in, of course it's a pun, but the one in Oni King being the hardest difficulty. I've played a few of them, and they get hard. And like Pro, don't get me wrong, Pro isn't any easier. Pro isn't any easier than the first two, but the one in Oni King like steps it up a couple steps. I also like how Pro actually like starts including the third fingers on the outside instead of just keeping it to the center too. Gives you more to keep track of and like forces you to realize, oh wait, I have three keys on each side to click instead of just one. And you have to like keep your eyes wide too. It's like, it feels weird. You're like keeping your eyes out to both sides instead of just the middle. I will say though, the fact that my pinky rests on one of the keys on my right hand does not help, because it makes me feel like there's a fourth key that I'm supposed to click, and it just completely messes me up. I do want to know how I missed a key there, because there wasn't anything to hit, and it just said you missed something. I don't know, maybe because of like such an since I was like in such a note-heavy system that it just like assumed that I was trying to click for something. I will say though, for trying to commentate over this, I'm honestly not doing as bad as I thought I would. My own account, if I was talking like this, I would have just been done already. Though, I almost wonder, hold on. Yeah, okay, that last part was a bit funky. I don't remember the exact theory, and I could actually be getting the theory wrong, but I know there's a theory in psychology about, it's like performance anxiety or something. And I don't remember if the performance anxiety makes you do better under pressure or worse under pressure. I'd have to look it up. Take it from a kid who is a minor in psychology. Because, you know, lovely, I guess. Once again, though, I'm not going to say my major because my major is so obscure that it actually will, like, reveal exactly my college. It's kind of weird, I'm not going to lie. My minor being psychology, though, that could be just about anywhere, honestly. I don't know why that required so much focus. It was just a bunch of notes in a row, and, like, it's like making me focus so heavily, and it's kind of bad, honestly. Yep, there it is, like that. Where I clicked on the L instead of the K. I do it from time to time. It's not even like I'm trying to. It's just my brain is like, oh look, that's the key you're supposed to click, and it's nope, completely incorrect. Like, I keep wanting to do it. I have to like train my brain to not think that. Because the keys are so close together on the keyboard that it's just hard for me to differentiate between them. And it is also part to like the way my fingers work when it comes to like gaming and stuff. They're not always like a part of like a separate system. Like I have to treat my pointer finger different from my middle finger, different from my ring finger, and it's like you have to keep track of it all at once, and it's just not how my brain works when it comes to gaming or in general, really. But you know, what can you do, honestly? I will say though, for Pro, it just probably for the rest of the stream, because this might, I don't know how long this will take, but it'll take a little bit. Hold on. Yeah, because this is gonna get perfect example. I think Pro is probably gonna require a lot more concentration than everything else for obvious reasons. So I might talk a little bit more on the easier ones than on hard ones. Oh my gosh. Yep, right there again. I clicked J instead of K, and then that threw me off for the rest of them. Jeez Louise. I honestly am surprised though, because I would have done a lot worse on my own account. What in the world? And actually, what am I kidding? I did worse on my own account. Like, really bad. Oh, we're still going. What in the world? They can't do that to me. That messed me up. The music, like, just disappeared, and it just... I was like, oh, we're done. Now we're done. Yeah, the music disappeared, and I was like, oh, we're done, obviously. And then it just kept going.
Wait, how many songs? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
Honestly, I forgot how short these were. Not gonna lie. And honestly, the reason why I say I was going to talk during the easier ones, because there's a lot to... I mean, it's not really a have to update. It's just some stuff that I would love to talk about, because it, you know, passes the time of just me clicking keys. What do I want to talk about first? Definitely one of the first things, because especially since I keep opening the app I use. For those who don't know, for Twitch, they have a thing called Twitch Studios, which is like a very down-to-earth, like, this is Twitch, you can use it to stream. There's like nothing else you can do though. And they're actually shutting it down this month. And I got that wonderful message just like a couple days ago, and I'm like, lovely. So now your wonderful game night has to figure out a way to get... I'm probably going to use OBS, because I've heard a lot of people use it, but obviously, like, if somebody has a better suggestion, because I mean, I've just heard of OBS, and I'm sure that everyone has used it that I've at least heard of and talked to. But yeah, I have to figure out how to use an entirely different system, so that'll be fun. Next week's, I guess it'd be this Friday. This Friday's stream might be a bit weird, because I honestly don't know how it's gonna work yet. It's definitely not gonna look the same, because the opening and everything else is not gonna look the same. Is really what it comes down to. Honestly, I'll deal with it as it comes. I just realized that I should probably at least talk about that, because I just realized that everything will be different because of that whole transition. So yeah, so that's a wonderful thing coming up in the near future that I'm gonna have to deal with. What else? What else? There's a few other things. I don't know. I guess trying to do it while being on Pro might be a bit difficult, but I know that one of the things, I guess for those who are keeping up with the gaming industry, what the world? Sorry, that was a lot. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna save the talking, I think, for the easier levels, because this is
this is not making it easier to think about things to talk about and actually discuss them in fully. Okay, nope, that was awful. Oh my goodness. I love how the only thing you hear during these, during the pro settings, like, session is just me going, oh my gosh, that's awful. Not me being like, oh wow, that was so easy, it's just, I hated this. Oh my gosh. Honestly, that section, I hated how, like, how close the notes were, but how they were just far enough apart to be a part of separate notes. Yeah, I did not appreciate that. That really messed with me, because those notes were, like, maybe just a little, like, a couple beats off of each other, and it threw everything off. Okay. We're done. Is there any more notes? There's like 2 seconds left where it could have just thrown another note at me. Okay. Another song. Okay. Yeah, going back to what I was saying. And honestly, I was more talking about the anime game industry. For those who know, there's a new game out called Wuthering Waves. Some either might hate it or love it, depending on, you know, the whole Genshin scene, because everyone's talking about it being, oh, it's gonna destroy Genshin. You know, Genshin's done after this, which, you know, think of that as you will, I guess. But I know for me, I at least wanted to try it, just to kind of, not like test out if I wanted to play it on stream, just to kind of see, like, where it's at, and, like, what, because, you know, everyone's hyping it up, so, like, obviously there's something weird about it that people like, or are curious about, which I gotta admit, like, I'm not trying to bash it, like, I'm not gonna just say anything too negative, but it's definitely interesting in its own ways. I think my favorite part, I will say my favorite part has definitely been the, instead of, like, artifacts, they use these things called echoes, and, hold on, it's getting a little bit more difficult than it used to be. Echoes are essentially monsters that after you beat them, and then those monsters become your artifacts, like in Genshin, except, you know, you're able to, like, actually use them in combat. It's definitely, like, yeah, there's certain things that I can tell are similar to Genshin, which, you know, everyone's always going to find, especially in an open world game, you're going to find things similar to Genshin. That's just how things work. But really, I could say the same thing of, like, for Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild being an open world game. Like, you know, all these games that people talk about, it's like, you do know that they're going to have aspects that are similar to other games, right? So, I mean, yeah, it's not a bad game, honestly. It's just, I definitely think the one thing that I've seen personally so far people talk about the most is the, not the lack of story, but the very, how do I say this? What is the word they use? It's like, it's very confusing. Which I will admit myself, not trying to, like, bash it or anything. The story is a tad bit... Okay. Yep, and this is what I was talking about, because I knew this was going to come. Okay. Like, the story, like, that I've seen so far isn't terrible, it's just... It's definitely hidden, and it's kind of difficult to understand. But honestly, it's not like a terrible story. I like the way it's going, it's just... I think it needs to be presented in a better way. And, like, there's certain things also that are a bit confusing, not to go too deep in the details, but... We're done. But yeah, my overall impression, it's not a bad game, honestly, and I would recommend that people at least give it a chance. I'm not saying you have to, like, you know, sit there and play it 24 hours a day just to figure out what it's about, but, like, I don't think it's a bad game to at least dip your toes in and see if that's your style of gameplay. Because, like, don't get me wrong as well, it's not like Genshin style of gameplay where when you're fighting, you have like you use your mouse and you click and that's all you do, and then you press Q and activate your burst, and now your burst is your like. There's a lot more movement involved in it, and I think it's a lot more. Honestly, I felt it was a lot more similar to for those who know Honkai Impact Thirds style of combat, because it's a lot more movement based than Genshin's like. I use an ability and throw force the burst, and then my next character does the same, and like, I'm not saying that Genshin's style of combat is terrible, it's just, it's different. So, like I said, I'd recommend it, at least see if that's your, there's a word I was going to use, but now I can't use it, if that's your, I guess, game scene. Okay, the music just all of a sudden dropped on me, along with all these notes. Hi, I don't like this. What in the world? Okay. I would say we're done, but then I look at the bar at the top and realize that we are in fact not done. It like tricks you. It's like, oh, we're done. And you're like, oh, finally, the music stopped. And it's like, no. Actually, there's like a whole nother thing to go to. Whew, okay. I actually need to... Hold on, I need to find a better way to position my keyboard. Because right now it's like, my hand is hanging off my desk. Start that so it stops playing. Okay, I think... Yeah, okay, we're in a better spot. Yeah, it hurt really bad because it was like literally my arm was just hanging off. Because what I'm playing on is essentially a pool table, and the pool table is like right next to a hole that I have. Like, the hole where where all the balls that you hit go into. And my arm was literally resting in one of those holes, and it did not really feel the best. And I just realized that this song might get actually way more intense than I was thinking. This pro difficulty is so confusing. Some of the pros are like, wow, this is an easy pro level, and then it's just like, nope. Okay, and then I immediately eat my words. I will say though, if you got like a good idea of rhythm and able to understand like the rhythm of these game modes, it's honestly not. Yep, and now I eat my words. Yeah, like I said, I eat my words massively. It was like super simple up until that one point where it required me to use like both my left and right hand doing separate things at the same time. It's like, nope. That's where it loses me. Okay. We're done? Are we done? We're done with the pro level. Okay, we're done with the pro level. Let's go. Love to see it. Alright. 2 more songs? Okay. Yeah, and besides that other thing, the last bit of information, and this one's kind of just... It's more funny than anything, because I about missed that. Whoopsie. The last bit of information has to just kind of do with something funny that I bought recently. I don't know how many of everyone... Oh, hold on. I am so sorry. I'm going to butcher your name, and I really hope I don't. Is it Aracchini? I believe it's Aracchini. Correct me if I'm incorrect, but welcome to the game table. Hope you have a great time. How experienced are you from rhythm games? Oh boy.
That is a very good question. I mean, the only other rhythm game that I play besides these events, which argue whether this event is a rhythm game or not, is up to you. Arachnidae. You know what? That makes a lot more sense. Yeah, that would make sense. Whenever I look at letters being put together, I don't read them right. Fun fact: I'm my worst subject in school was English. I don't know if you could tell. The only other rhythm game that I've ever played, I'm trying to make sure of this. I think the only other rhythm game I've ever played is, oh my gosh, what is it called? Osu. So, do with that as you will. I'm not very good at Osu, but I played it. Same with this. I'm more, musically talented. So I'm able to do these a lot better. I made maps, are you willing to try? Alright, level with me here. When you say you made maps, are we talking like a child could do it? Or are you saying like not even professionals can beat it? Because like, listen, as much as I'm willing to have fun and joke on stream, I don't want to completely just get pushed into the ground. Need to switch your note falling speed to 2? Now that indeed scares me. I want to get through all the all the event ones first because I am still trying to finish these. But I will definitely look into that. Professionals can do it. Let's see. Yeah, I just want to get through all the event ones first, but I'm more than willing to do it. At least try them out. I think it'd be fun to at least. They made it to 99%. Sorry, what did you just say? So you're telling me professionals made it... Oh, you mean like they made it to 99... Okay. I thought you meant they made it to 99% of the level and then failed, which I was about to freak out on, but no, I got you now. Okay. Alright, we can try them. And actually, now that I think about it, since this... Okay, hold on. Okay, I was waiting for something to just completely to throw down. That's fine. We can do it after this, actually. I don't know how you want to send those. Do you just send them through codes? I knew I was going to miss that one. Or, like, do you want me to look something up? Because I know you can look them up, too. I just was never shown on how to, like, actually look up someone's specific map. To publish them, though, I need to 3-star it. Or 90... Oh, 90%. Okay, yeah. I'm glad they made that restriction, so you don't have, like, people doing troll levels, so you can't even try to do it. You know, now doing this, I kind of want to go back and play it on the Spotify playlist. Event icon, iridescent tour, music composition, search song. Okay, hold on, we're almost there. Okay. Let's see, let's go back. I knew how to search them. Do you have like a name I'm supposed to look up though? Music compositions, yeah. Here's a list of codes. Okay, there you go, yeah. I'm not getting doxxed by doing this, right? I was joking. I would hope Genshin has some sort of system that they don't allow you to get doxxed by opening up a menu. One new album and made stuff difficult. Oh boy. You really, okay, yeah, you really got stuff. Okay, let's... Because I believe I can copy and paste these, right? Let's... Is it going to allow me to... Okay, give me a second. What are you doing? Sorry, my second screen is being funky again. Okay, we're good. Now it's happy. Search... Oh boy. Okay. Either I make a total fool of myself or it goes well.
We shall see. Oh. Oh, okay. This will be interesting. Oh, no, there's... I can tell you how this is gonna go. Because this is the easy part, and there's no way. Oh, boy. I knew this was gonna happen. I will say, the level is well done. Okay, hold on. Let's at least finish this somewhat well, so I can at least save some phase. And I immediately messed it up. Yep, that sounds about right. Okay. Let me start from top to bottom, if you will. This is the easiest. Oh. Oh, I'm so host. Oh, I'm so host. Oh, gosh. Alright, well, I already said I would, so now we're gonna go through all of them. Let's do this. I will say this, though. Your maps are definitely well done. It's just, I'm not that good. Your maps are definitely good. I really like them, because you can tell that they're... New term I don't know about. Did I say something weird? It is very possible. I did not. I sometimes say things, so if you don't understand something, please ask. I am kind of weird like that. My favorite is Newbies. That is... You know what? I think mine is actually Nippy Bout. And honestly, that's probably just because of the rhythm and stuff to it as well, but... No, that's fair. Nuvolets is also pretty good. You said Hose. Oh! Wait, really? Oh gosh, is it because I'm from the... Oh no, I was raised in the Midwest. That might be a Midwest thing. Oh no. Hose means, I think I could say, yeah, hose means like you're screwed. Like, oh no, we're done. Like, this is not gonna happen. I'm surprised that hose is a mid... I'm slightly upset. I'm slightly upset this is a Midwest thing. I will say, that is the funniest part about being on Twitch, is that, like, you learn things that like, the way you speak is so different from other people, because people call you out, and I'm like, I thought everyone knew what that meant. Like, it's so interesting to me. I never knew that was, like, I guess a thing that was originated from my hometown. That's... Huh. I about messed up the first note. That is just depressing. Okay, this... Yeah, I can see what you meant by it gets harder. I'm sorry, I'm gonna pause for 2 seconds. Oh my gosh. Okay. Once again, I will say this. Your map is very well done. It is just not meant for someone like me, I think. Oh, okay. You know, I felt really good about this event, and I will admit, I have now been shown up, and I really should just not have that ego anymore. Okay then. Oh no, wait. Yeah, are you gonna... Yep. Oh my gosh. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh.
This is the second hardest, correct? Like I said, overwhelmed. Shouldn't just doing, but at 2 times speed and all my.
No. No. If I did 2 times speed, I would... There's just no way. There's just no way. I would lose immediately. There would be absolutely no question. Like I said, I did say that I would do all of them. We shall do all of them. Will they be good? Absolutely not. But I will try to do all of them, and we will attempt all of them. It will not end well. If we get anything 3 stars, I would be amazed. Oh, I am already failing. Okay, here we go. I will admit to say, I appreciate you having so much faith in me. However, obviously that faith has been severely misplaced. Thank you for the nice and easy end.
The end made me feel better about myself. You know, I will say though, I'm very surprised I'm getting 2 stars on this, because it does not feel like I'm getting 2 stars. It really doesn't, and I'm very surprised. If you watch my stream, my VOD.
I will definitely watch that at some point. Not like later in stream, because
I don't like messing.
it's not the fact that I don't want to watch your stream, it's the fact that I don't necessarily like
Twitch sometimes on how they deal with certain things.
I will definitely watch that though, because I do want to see.
I've always wanted to see how someone plays these. I've seen like one clip.
I've seen one clip of someone just like destroying it. I will definitely check that out at some point though. I'm amazed that you do it at 2 times speed. I can't even do it at 1 time speed. I love how this part is actually the worst part that I've had so far. And it's like the slower part. Yeah, like I literally, I let go of keys that should not be let go of. Oh, what in the world? Oh gosh, wait, there's still more to this song, I forgot. Okay, oh no.
Once again, I don't know how 2 stars is still coming. I don't know how we're getting that. Oh my gosh. Okay.
We have one more. This is the easiest? Oh no, sorry. Oh, sorry. Nope, I forgot. I went back in stream. That's okay. Okay. We got one more.
Oh no. Oh, and I feel like this is gonna be. Oh boy. Oh boy.
All right, let's do this. I don't even know how I'm messing these notes up. I'm not gonna lie. You know what? Give me a second. We're just gonna
Do a nice little reset on that one.
like I said earlier, sometimes my brain likes to mix up notes. So a J looks like a K and everything else, yeah. I blame my pinky, truthfully. I missed all of those notes. I don't know how, but somehow I did. Oh no, there's still more. Oh no.
Don't worry, I also struggled on those notes. You see, the issue is that I'm doing it on 1 times speed. You did it on double. That's the issue. Ugh. That, like I said at the beginning, your maps are very well done, and I really like the way you did them. They are just not for someone like me. Obviously. I really do love them. Oh, that was a lot. That was a lot. I think
I think I would like to go back to my what in the world? I want to. I need. Hold on. Give me 5 seconds.
Hey, traveler. Thanks. Sure. Nope.
I would like to make myself feel a little bit better after. I'm sorry. The only thing I could do is laugh because that is. Honestly, that was the first time I think I've ever been shown up by someone. That was. That was something else. That really was something else. Okay. I'm gonna finish these final 2, just so I can feel a little bit better about my skills. I do want to ask though, are you like, do you just make them for fun, or was this like, you can't really say you're a professional because I don't know if there's like a professional world for this kind of thing. But I will, like, I'm curious, like, how long have you been working on these maps? Do you just decide one day you wanted to make them for fun, or was it like a long time coming kind of thing, or make them for fun? Wow. I just know for me that's, man, 2 hours each? Oh my gosh. I will admit, I appreciate the time and energy, because that is not something I could have done. It just always amazes me, because there's so many, like, so much fan-made content that I'm like, a lot of people don't really ever get paid for, but they're like super happy just having it. Like, don't get me wrong, obviously the world isn't completely revolved around money, but I guess for me, I guess the way, not the way I was raised, but the way I think is like, it's hard for me to want to put something out there and then just not get anything back besides the satisfaction. I don't know. It makes me sound shallow, and I'm not trying to be, it's just, really what it comes down to is I respect it, because that's a lot. And you don't really get much recognition for it either. Besides maybe like, you know, like a couple Twitter posts or comments or stuff about that. But really that goes with any like fan-made content, honestly. Because a lot of the time they're not going to get paid for the content, they just are happy with putting it out in the world. You'll be like, this is heck when you reacting to me on maps at 2 times speed. Listen here. What we're gonna do, I want to do these final 2. And just so it doesn't take up too much of stream, and also because I don't really know how Twitch works, because I literally can't, I don't know how to look up Twitch. Like, I don't know how to transfer tabs. If you can point me out to like one small area that I could look at, I would love to at least look at like one song and just see how much, like, just pick out the hardest one you think that you did, like, personally, that you did and actually did really good at, and please, like, I guess, I don't know, send me the link, or I guess I could look it up in your page. I don't really know how to transfer over to websites and stuff with Twitch, because, like I said at the start of stream, I use Twitch Studios, and Twitch Studios is an absolute nightmare to do. But I can try to see if like I can get it to pull up or something. Because I also go through Windtrace, because I have not done any of the Windtrace event, and I don't know how long that's going to take. Because Windtrace I can either get 6 really good games and just blaze through the Windtrace event, or get caught every single time I play Hunter and then just every time I play, what is it, Hider and just lose. Most thankful ones are Nuvolette. Sad you're not at Discord. I think I have, well, I have a Discord, I just don't know how that would work with, because I have it on, unfortunately I have to use Discord on web, because for some reason the Discord that I downloaded doesn't work. Like, whenever I try to open up in app, it, like, full-on kicks me out of the app and says open it in web. Which, I don't know why, to be truthfully honest. It's super weird. I don't know why it does that. Okay, that's done.
Stream full screen. What do you mean by stream full screen? Like, are you asking if I stream full screen? Like I said, I am not very familiar with Twitch. Twitch is... I honestly, oh gosh, I started Twitch streaming a year ago and I still struggle with a lot of the more, like, niche things. Honestly, my change to OBS might honestly be a blessing in disguise, truthfully. Which, it's funny, because I complain about Twitch Studios closing down, and then I'm just like, maybe it's a good thing. Wow, it is really sad how focused I am right now. Oh my goodness. Probably because I actually feel like I can beat this. Those maps were something else, I gotta admit. I knew that was gonna happen. I totally tapped the wrong button for the, like, 50th time. Okay, there's that. Let's... No, not perform again. No, 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 no. Okay, that's... We're all done with this event, right? I believe so. I want to check everything just to make sure. Because I don't want to miss any of the rewards. That venue... Looks like everything's done. Wow, that... Oh my gosh. Wait, does it... Wait, 2024 plays? I gotta admit, that's actually kind of funny. Okay, yeah, so that is done. I just want to see you... Okay, sorry, I did see your message. I just couldn't respond to it. I just want to see you react to my attempts. I can tell you what my reaction's gonna be. It's gonna be, oh my gosh, that's crazy, but... We'll definitely...
Wanna come over for tea?
Let's see if I can pull it up. Hold on. Let's not allow that to... is it the one saying, well, I'm gonna assume it's the one saying, playing my creations, don't expect me not missing any notes. That is completely fair. We're gonna... Let me find the spot. You really are on mobile. That is insane. Okay, I'm trying to find New Villette real fast and then figure out where we can go from there.
One client.
I believe this is New Villettes, right?
3 clients.
Okay, hold on. Now's the point of trying to figure out how in the world to get this to work. Change capture. Can I? I'm gonna see if I can pull this tab out and show just this tab. Is that gonna be a thing it allows me to do? Okay, hold on. Can I actually do this? Give me a second while I check to make sure that even if it does... It doesn't look like it's showing anything.
Wanna come over for tea?
Okay. I think this should be fine. I just need to...
Huh?
Okay, hold on. Something's not going right here.
Toodaloo.
And then I pull this up. We are figuring something out. This is... I figured it is a black screen. It's right now it's trying to pull something up that isn't there. Is it gonna show the correct thing? Okay, well right now it's saying there's nothing there, but what you select will be immediately seen on stream. Okay, so do I have to open the tab? Okay, hold on. We're gonna give it a few seconds.
Well, I let it update because my...
Unfortunately, due to my internet capabilities, it is on a 10-second delay, which is absolutely lovely.
I'm telling you what.
It's still not... Doesn't look like it's...
Showing.
Got you. I don't know what's...
No, wait.
It literally showed the bar. Okay, well that's great. How in the world... That doesn't normally work. This may... Oh gosh. Let me try showing full screen. Issues if I think if I show full screen, it might show something that I don't want it to show. That's what I'm concerned about. Because I don't want it to show anything. Oh boy. We're gonna... Okay, hold on.
1 client, 2
I'm
clients,
gonna click
3
done.
clients.
Okay, it's not showing anything. Okay.
Let's...
Because honestly, it's weird.
Why... Yeah, because see, I clicked on it and it's...
Yeah, because right now I'm doing full screen and it's... I'm doing full screen and it's not showing anything.
Toodaloo.
It doesn't like want to capture the tab that I'm using right now. I don't know why though.
Wanna
Oh
come
boy.
over for tea?
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna click on this and I might have to immediately cancel it, but we'll see. Yep, nope. Okay, we're gonna immediately cancel that. Okay. Yeah, because it's gonna show entirely everything. Granted, there's not much here. It doesn't look like. I just
Toodaloo.
whatever. I mean, at this point, I've already showed it, so it's not like it's too important. We're gonna pop this open though.
I believe this should be fine, though. Is it going to work now, or is it going to be... Okay,
It does seem to be working. Actually, give me 2 seconds while I... Nah, you know what? We'll let Genshin run in the background, whatever. We're gonna have Hu Tao once every so often start talking, so that's fun. I would love to mute it, because I believe this is
The New Villette one, correct?
I'm at least going to assume so, because I think it's the same notes and everything, so...
I don't know why. Why would you? Oh my gosh! Why would you do this to yourself? I feel like I know you probably weren't doing this with this intent, but it feels like you were. I know that people like online were complaining, being like, "Oh, this event's gonna ruin mobile players. This event's not gonna be possible for mobile players." You feel like that guy that was like, you know what? You guys say mobile players can't do it. We can do it, and then you just like decided to just completely ruin their lives by just showing them up. This is. I think it makes it 30 times better that you are mobile. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if you were on PC, I'd be like, oh yeah, that wasn't bad, but like, mobile is insane. No words, literally no words, are going through my brain right now. I'm just in shock and in awe. I don't even know how to respond. I mean, truthfully,
Toodaloo.
it is insane. And then it just
One
snaps to the
client,
finish. That's
2 clients, 3 clients.
I literally I knew you wanted the reaction, but no words. Genuinely no words. That is insane. Like, what is your history with mobiles? With not mobiles, with rhythm games, because like that's not, you know, normal players don't just start off like that. I feel like you have to have somewhat of a history with it. At least, gosh, I hope you have a history with it. I'll watch the piano tiles. There it is. There it is. That makes a lot more sense.
Silly
I've seen
child,
some insane
silly
things on
child,
piano tiles, so that
silly,
makes a lot of sense now.
silly child. Woo.
That, yeah, wow. Because I was sitting here, I was like, there's no way that you're just an
Wanna come
Osu
over for
player
tea?
and then just went to mobile and said, yeah, we'll play Osu here. Like, no, there's no way. But piano tiles makes a lot of sense with how it's structured and how this is structured. I will admit, though, I had forgotten that was a game. Like, I forgot piano tiles existed, so that... I was always wondering, like, what this game reminded me of. Because, like, they just released this game mode, I'm like, what's... Like, it reminded me of something, but I'm like, it's not Osu. Osu's a rhythm game, but it's not like this. Huh. And I remember the
1
good old days of
client,
playing
2
piano
clients,
tiles.
3 clients.
Wow. Except I wasn't this good at piano tiles. I think I played, like, the first probably couple levels and then went, yeah, I'm bad at this.
Huh?
Obviously, some of us didn't do that. Wow.
Toodaloo.
They need to make tournaments for more games like this. Like, like, tournaments for almost any game. Because I know they do it for Osu, so they could, like, totally do it for, like, games like Piano Tile and stuff. Because that'd be cool to see. And it's not like you don't have a screen you can't show. I think it'd be fun. There's a lot of really
Wanna
cool,
come
like,
over
game
for tea?
competition ideas that would be super fun to see out there. I mean, listen, all I'm saying is if there's any esport community out there that would love to support this, I would gladly sign on as someone who's helped set up the event. Oh my gosh, that would, because I would love to see more stuff like this in the gaming community, just this kind of thing. Alright, we'll watch one more because, like I said, I want to get to the Windtrace event, and I want to make sure that I actually am able to complete Windtrace.
Toodaloo.
Because Windtrace can either be the best thing or the most miserable thing. I was only 7 years old when I made that score. Or, sorry, okay. Sorry, you said a few things past
Before that, I don't have Twitch open, so it's not actually showing for me. Hold on, let me... There's another one you wanted to show as well, and I'm trying to find that. Might have been at the beginning, actually. Is it Farina?
When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight. But when the moon's out,
Is this
bathe
Farina's?
in moonlight.
No, it's not Farina's, but whose this is? I don't remember what this was. Is this it? I don't know. We'll watch. Nope, because this is.
Silly churl, Billy churl.
Oh, did you? Oh, you might have played one more than one. Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Silly churl.
Jeez Louise. Okay, sorry. Let me go back because I know you said a few things. Piano tiles over 13K or 3K store in Bluestone Alley, and for Elise, I think my high score on Bluestone Alley and piano tiles 2 was around 7.1K. I was only 7 years old when I made that score.
No words. Literally no words. That is incredible. Gosh, I should. You know what? We will see how I'm feeling. But after stream, you might get me to re-download Piano Tiles just to see how it is. Just, well, not even that, just to see how I am at the game and see if I'm absolutely garbage or not. I don't know, though. It's always stuff like this that makes you feel like you don't want to play those games anymore because it's like, well, somebody else is already doing it 30 times better. Why should I do it?
Toodaloo.
Jeez Louise. Hold it. I'm seeing those notes. What in the world? Especially on 2 times speed. I don't know how you're supposed to hit those. That is crazy. I'm surprised you're hitting half of them. And like, I gotta ask, because mostly just because I'm curious on how you did it, but like, how are you matching the notes up to the songs as well? Like, did you use any outside system, or you genuinely just, like, those 2 hours were literally you sitting down with the music and, like, heavily listening to it and seeing every single note and beat and bump? Because, like, I can, as someone who's, like, been in music for a bit, obviously you're not gonna be perfect, which, you know, surprise, surprise, nobody's gonna be perfect with games like this. But, like, it just, it's very, it's pretty spot on. I'm just amazed. 2 hours of true commitment, really? Because I know they have systems where you can, like, I keep forgetting that now it's full screen. It can do whatever. Yeah, it's gonna show whatever it wants. Okay, now we're gonna go back. Genshin, and we're gonna pull that up. There we go. That scares me because I don't know if I'm gonna accidentally show something I really shouldn't show. Okay, I think everything should. Thank you, EB215 for the follow. Welcome to the Gaming Roundtable. Dang it, or gee. So I'm gonna take a guess, EB. I'm gonna take a guess. You guys know each other. And no, you said it's a Rocky, right? Hold on, we're gonna go all the way back up. Arachnidae. So I'm gonna take a guess, Arachnidae and Evie both know each other. We found ourselves how many times now? 3, 4. I gotta admit, that is fantastic. It always comes in video games where you just randomly come across the exact same person from about 5 hours ago. Well, video games and, like, Twitch streams, very, very fun line. 4 times? All because of this minigame. You guys gotta add each other, or something. I mean, come on.
That's like a sign at this point. If you guys have met each other 4 times because of this, you guys gotta at least add each other on Genshin. Or piano tiles, you know. There's gotta be like a friend system, and if they don't have a friend system, they're missing out. I'm basically Araki, but on keyboard.
You know what? I like that. I absolutely adore that.
Yeah, you guys gotta be friends or something. Because I mean, geez Louise, that's fantastic. All right. Time for the eerily not similar but completely similar to another game event. Yay! Can't wait. This game mode either immediately stinks or is the best thing ever. Yeah, and the reason why I'm not reading this is because literally there's not anything new. He just talks about the brand new stuff he's added to it, which is not much. We'll read this though, because this is honestly about the only important part. During Windtrace, Seekers, and Strategy, you can play as either a rebel or a hunter. The hunter not only possesses faster movement speed and greatly decreased stamina consumption, but also use extremely powerful windward arts to seek out the opposition, expose disguises, and more. As for the rebels, they can use their windward arts to disguise themselves as specific objects on the map, place bait, or temporarily enter a concealed state. The first time each rebel is captured by a hunter, they'll be detained within a surveillance zone for a while. Other rebels can also approach the surveillance zone, help their imprisoned comrades escape. When a rebel who was imprisoned before is once again captured, that rebel will be eliminated from the match. 6 signaling devices in each contested zone. Rebels cannot be disguised or concealed when close to the signaling devices repair zone. Rebels must repair the devices while avoiding the hunter's pursuit. Hunter must stop the rebels from repairing the devices or simply eliminate all rebels. Rebel is repairing a signaling device. Device being repaired will enter the high-speed signaling state at regular times. In this state, device will give us a light everyone can see, be marked on the minimap. Signaling device can be repaired by more than one rebel. The rebels will win if they report 4 signaling devices at the time limit. If the signaling devices are not repaired, the hunter will remain victorious. If no rebels on the field can operate freely, e.g., I always say IE. I've never said EG, but alright. I say I. It's okay. It's fine. It's whatever. It's the wonderful way I speak. All the rebels have been captured or eliminated. The hunter will earn an early victory. Okay, this is about friends and stuff. And it's literally talking about coins consumption, so. Let me go back, because I know you guys said a few things. Windtrace was fun. It's like Prop Hunt and Dead by Daylight combined. Invis Beacon for the win, by the way. I've always used, Okay, we'll let this go through. Oh gosh. Flashbang. Oh my gosh. And the reason why I don't hate this event, the reason why I sometimes don't like it is 2 reasons, actually. Especially being on the hider side. You either have hunters who are completely, gonna dominate the game, and you just don't get to play. Like, I've had a game that literally just ended in, a minute. Because the dude just walked around, captured everyone, and then just ran. Insane to believe. And then I also had one game where the person was lagging so much that, I was seriously repairing a device. Nobody was around me for a solid, 3 minutes. And then all of a sudden, this dude just appears out of nowhere, captures me, and puts me in the zone. I'm like, you weren't even there. What? So it depends. Sometimes it's amazing, and the hunter is actually, not crazy good. I will admit it sucks when the hunters are too bad at the game. Oh gosh, they're immediately coming down here. Are they chasing me? Oh, they're already chasing me. I somehow got out of that. They're chasing. Nope. And for those who, I haven't explained this obviously, but the reason why I picked Diona is because when you're a shorter character, it helps you hide more. So, yeah, I've honestly played I use Chi-Chi on my other account, and you'd be surprised the amount of situations you can get out of if you're playing a short character and you're just hiding around a corner. It is the funniest thing ever. Uh-oh. Oh, Hunter's coming. I'm gonna... Wait, oh, I thought they were gonna come down, but I guess not. I need to fix this before that happens, though. Oh, they left. I thought they were going to try to come after me, but they honestly just kind of gave up. Where's my fellow hunter, though? I haven't seen Nouvelette once. Oh. Found Nouvelette. I think the disguises are probably the funniest thing in this game because you just see a random box and you're like, oh, there goes my teammate. Oh. Oh, the hunter's like patrolling. That's actually pretty intelligent.
Let's go, let's go.
Granted, if I just run over here to the other one and hijack it real fast. Yeah, because these two are close together, so if I wait for the hunter to go around their other patrol... Oh my gosh, they're both on it. That's... Oh my gosh. Nice, guys. I wonder if I can get them to chase me and get them away from the... Okay, a favor. We need that favor. Because I cannot let the hunters get that. Or we just win the game, actually. Or we just win the game, actually. Please. Wait, is he not repairing it? He should have just finished it. Wait, oh no. I'm scared now because if Nouvelette messes up and he doesn't...
I don't know why they didn't finish it. That was so weird.
Yeah, are you kidding me? 500? I thought I did alright. Because I basically repaired a whole signaling device and I got 500 for it.
That's why I said sometimes
Sometimes you literally just don't get anything.
Ah, great. This'll be... Listen, either I have to play 10 matches
Or I play 5. That's always how this goes. Alright, let's see what happens. Oh, I'm the hunter? Interesting.
Alright. I definitely think I go... You know what, we'll change it up. We'll go, yeah. Mysterious Hunch. I think... Yeah, I definitely like the Mysterious Hunch, honestly, because it helps out a lot.
As for my...
Insight Current. Dispels the spies of one rebel and restrains them...
For 40 seconds? I mean, that's like an insta-death. That is insane. Granted, that's saying we actually get a favor, but... I didn't realize it goes for 40 seconds. Oh, it's the same map. What in the world? I will say, though, I'm not necessarily the best hunter, so we shall see. Because if the hunters are decently competent, we might be hosed. I say that as they just start repairing the immediate... What? Yeah, listen here. I'm seeing stuff move, and I don't know if I'm crazy or what. I think I'm crazy. It's okay. Yeah, they're probably gonna get this one, even though they're... I'm not gonna say they're, they're terrible, but... Like, looking at me around the corner... Oh, this one's almost nearly fit. Yeah, no, this is not gonna be a good game. The fact that they almost have one nearly done already is insane. Oh yeah, no. There's no way. Oh yeah, because this one's about fixed already. Jeez Louise. They're going at it this game. Honestly, I don't necessarily like Hunter in this new mode. Because Hunter just gets stomped, unfortunately. Wait, are they going around the map together? I almost feel like they're like communicating, because they're almost like teaming up very well together. That, and they also know what they're doing, and of course that messed me up right there. That is so aggravating. Yeah, no, they're gonna win this. There's no way. Because that one's nearly Are you kidding me? How is he faster than me? Thank you. Ooh, favor. I will take that favor. Thanks. Thanks. Oh, look. They're all over here. I love how it just, like, full-on shows their location. Oh, they're going towards that one, I guess? I see Farina. Okay, there's no way that I'm actually... like, they're all down to 1 life. I refuse to believe that. Oh, there's one. I need to stop chasing them, I think. Okay, so either they're playing with me, or they genuinely are struggling to get the final ones done. Because, like, they should have gotten it by now. I almost feel like they're messing with me, to be truthfully honest. I will say, though, all they have to do is finish this last one right here, and they just win. They're definitely, I think, waiting to do this one. Are they really? There it is. Wait, how did that not capture one? What? Wait, did I just win?
How? They were actually really good. I don't know how I won that.
And I got 500 for it.
Okay, sorry. I did see what you said once again, but that was intense. I'm so ready to have a depressive episode from the rhythm minigame going for the 3rd time.
I don't know why they removed that. I will say, that is such a weird thing. Like, I'm not saying that when they have the event, like, just leaving it in game, they should have, like, the full event. But it's weird that they would remove that capability from game. Especially since you can still, like, use the instruments and stuff outside of the event.
So why don't they just have it so you can make songs? It's just... I have to agree, it's weird.
I don't like it.
I definitely feel like they should just keep it. A lot of, like... Trying not to compare... I won't try to compare it too much, but, like, Star Rail and Genshin... You know, Star Rail keeps around certain events throughout the whole year, and they just let people come back to them. Obviously not all the events, but I don't think you should keep all the events all year. There are certain events that definitely have a novelty at that time.
Or they just stink outside because nobody wants to play the museum event. For those who know about the Star Rail museum event, I absolutely despise that I'm running. They're immediately heading right towards my location. I dislike the Star Rail museum event. At least I'll have 10 beat map head start for the next event. This is true. Wait, do they save? Like, will it save your beat maps for later, or do they just disappear? I'm gonna stop there. Oh. I will say though, I do like how in how this you could look over all the hedges and you can just look straight at the points, because it shows if, like, so like the hunter, if they were standing up there, they could see the bar moving and like being increased. I actually did that once, and that's how I won the game. Is I just basically kind of surveyed the 3 or 4 spots that were left, waited for one to increase, and then just dashed for it. Because a lot of the times they couldn't run away fast enough. Okay, is they? I think they're waiting for the thing to go up, like the sense. Yeah, the little ding right there for the sensor to go off. No way did they just pass me. Oh, I got so lucky there. But since I'm stopping it before the ding goes off, they don't... Oh, I have to hide now. Because my team has already... No way do they have the lantern. The lantern is absolutely busted. Let's go. Oh, okay. It's such a small item, and it's like... It's just so unfair, especially in this... Oh, no. Are they going to get to the favor before me? They might get to the favor before me. Oh, they're 100... Yeah, no, I'm not going to try that. Unfortunately, we might lose this because of that, though. Yep. Oh, gosh, I figured they had that one. Well, at least it's only for 20 seconds. I guess I can try to survive for 20 seconds. I say that, and then my whole team's knocked out. Okay, that's not a good thing. Oh, gosh, this is not going to end well. My whole team is knocked out. Okay, I'm gonna lantern. Wait, this lantern might actually be huge here. Okay, I'm gonna go to the other side of the map where they're not. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. The literal second.
That was so bad. I literally had to do this all by myself. That's so aggravating. Gosh dang it.
That lantern worked, though. I just got unlucky because they turned around at the exact moment that I needed to run. Unlucky, unfortunately.
I will say, though, that the rate we're going, it's going to be like 12 games before we get all the 6,000 we need.
Which, don't get me wrong,
I don't hate the event, but 12 games is a tad bit much.
alright, let's keep going, I guess.
I believe we're the hunter, right?
Okay, yeah. Or not Hunter, Rebel. Oh gosh, I said that wrong. That's fine. Alright, this time we, once again... Is there any... Oh, we could go Dory. Let's mix it up. We'll go Dory this time.
My strategy is short characters
For the win. I don't know why, but it worked, so I just do it. You know, if I just... Oh, you can't hide the whole game. You have to fix the devices. Man, I like the old Windtrace where you had to, like, just... You had to just hide the whole game. I thought that was fun. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I was fully expecting them to keep running, and that was about to just ruin me. Okay. They all seem to be, like, patrolling. Oh, they've already captured someone. Lovely. That's never a good sign, considering we haven't even repaired a device yet. I can't get up this wall. I literally can't get up this wall. That's fine. Did Sucrose see me? I think... No, Sucrose didn't see me. Oh. Run. Run, Kenji. Run. Run while I go back over here and do the exact same thing you were doing. Oh, and they got caught. Gosh dang it. Okay, yeah, now we run. Now we run. Wait, oh, what the heck? They're gonna get that favor. Oh no. Please don't be like the trap for 40 seconds thing. I would be ruined if they got that. Wait, did they just... Nope, but it shows my location. Ah, boy. What if I just hide under a roof? Oh, no, wait, because it shows on the map. Right, I forgot about that. Oh, they're full on coming after me. Gosh dang it. So unfortunate.
There's like nothing I could have done there though.
This hunter's like systematically just picking us off.
Nice. They run to that signaling device and have to run straight back because someone else is already there.
Wait, the second I get off, I'm running this way. I don't think I've seen them run over here, like, once. Actually, maybe they did it once, but, like, I haven't seen it more than once, because they just... I don't know why, they don't seem to, like this area. I swear, if they see me somehow, I'm gonna get upset. No, but they did. They immediately run straight to the zones that are being repaired. Wait, they didn't run to that one this time. Yep, there it is, though. Nah, they know exactly where I'm at. That's unfortunate, dude.
Great.
Of course, she, like, probably just barely saw my hat and was just like, alright, there they are. That's great. Wait, I just realized. Player 4 has super bad connection. That honestly may or may not be why they're winning. Oh, wait, we're not actually going to win, though. They got it last second, though. That's awesome. Wait. We actually got really close there. We were at 3 signaling devices. Huh. I got 700 for that. Look at that.
I finally got one.
That's a first.
Maybe it'll only take 11 games and not 12. Oh no, did it just crash?
No, okay, I thought it just crashed. I'm like, are you kidding me?
I wasn't even the one with the bad connection. Why am I crashing?
Alright, well, let's see what next game holds for us. Wait, is this the lobby of, like, 3-letter names? Please, so the next person that joins needs to have a 3-letter... Oh. That is not a 3-letter name. That is not a 3-letter name. That is more than a 3-letter name. We'll go back to Diona this one.
Didn't we win with Diona? Maybe I should just stick to Diona.
I will say, though, we've gotten this map, like, oh gosh, multiple... Like, I think this has been the map we've gotten for the past couple times now.
I definitely feel... Because I think you can go into the settings and, like, change which map you want, so I might do that.
Because I don't want to keep playing this exact same map over... That's D-Luke. I just saw some really tall dude, and that just terrified me. You know what? That is a clip and a half, I'm not gonna lie. I just saw a really tall dude, and it scared me. I'm gonna let Ito run. No, you've got to be kidding me. I was about to be so mad if he just comes over here. Okay, cool. I'm gonna start fixing it then.
Joke's on you. He's gonna try to run towards me, and
It's just not gonna work for him. Okay, does he come down here, though? Yep, there he is. Okay, I was wondering if he was gonna come down here.
I'm here.
If I box here and just... Hopefully he doesn't just spam it. Are you kidding me?
Gosh dang it.
The random spam got him.
Oh, that's so annoying. Who uses that ability? That is the first time I've seen that ability used.
That is so aggravating. Darn it. Oh no, we're gonna lose the favor too because I'm trapped. Dude, I'm gonna get out and I'm gonna immediately get caught because he's just camping the favor.
I'm here.
Are you... There's no way this dude... If he better not find me again. Wait, is he not gonna grab the favor? Does he not know? Does he not know?
Can I climb up this? Thanks, I guess. They just didn't try to stop me from grabbing the favor. I don't know why. Do they know I'm on the roof? I mean, the bigger question is, do they know how to get to the roof? That is the bigger question. I don't think they knew that I was on the roof. I genuinely think they didn't know. Because they didn't even look like they were searching for me. They looked like they were just wandering aimlessly. Oh, that is the wrong area to be in. Oh wait, no, wait, wait, how does my teammates go from this one all the way over to the other one? I'm so done here. This is not gonna work. Okay, let's try fixing this one up. I think what's gonna happen is we're gonna fix this one up, drop down to the bottom, and then run it along the bottom. Is he actually gonna come towards it, or he is? Okay. Oh no, wait, he thought I went down. I mean, there's no way we're winning this, because I don't think we have enough time. Even if I started fixing one right now. No, wait, no way. No way, wait. We might actually have this if we're careful, and we get to the one that I was working on earlier. Hold on, we might actually get this. This might be huge. This is the only chance I have. Please stop. Please don't. Oh, man. That was like the only chance I had. Great. And 700. I literally finished like 2 of them and I get 700 for that. Gosh, man. They're so greedy with their coins. I think I've only ever gotten anything over 700 or over 1,000. It was on my own account and I got it like once. And that was like the only time that I've ever gotten 1,000. Kind of getting sick of just constantly playing that map. I would like to be able to play all the maps and, you know, see everything. Are you kidding? And then I'm immediately the hunter. Like what? I try to change maps one time, and we immediately get a map we've already played. Okay. After this, I'm definitely going to remove this from the pool as well. Because I really would like to play all the maps, but we have been getting the exact same maps over and over. I keep noticing though, why does my... No, my mic is actually turned up all the way. I don't know what's going on. Some days the mic is like, if I turn it up all the way, it's way too loud, but then other days if I don't, it's too quiet. Alright, let's see what we can do here, I guess.
Let's go.
Honestly, your best bet, at least for what I did, I just kind of went around in a circle and just kind of surveyed everything. Because you can do that on this map. It's like way too easy to just know exactly what people are fixing. Or what has been fixed anyways. Oh, hello, there's one.
Let's go.
They did it awfully fast though. Oh, they are all over the place. That is slightly bizarre, okay. Oh, I see one. Risley's heading that way.
Ha, I'm here.
Okay, there's one. Oh, there's a chair. Get the chair, get the chair, get the chair, get the chair. Actually, no, get the favor, get the favor. 100% get the favor. I don't even care if I lose, if they actually get a repair device, because this helps out so much. Oh, they're all over here. What in the world? They do know that I'm coming after them, right? That was interesting. I definitely do want to remove a player out of the game. But, hello? There we go. I try not to spam it too much because I don't want to... I've actually had situations where I spammed it and then, like, I just sat there and I just stared at them as I'm chasing them. Where'd they go? What's funnily enough, actually, they're little tags, or they're not their tags, they're little companions that they carry around with them. I'm not going to be a jerk. I'll get away from them. But you could totally do that if someone's just, like, just got captured. You could probably just camp their thing. Archelino, why are you running towards me? It's only 3 seconds, or 5 seconds though, so I can... You know what? They're actually not doing terrible. I'm kind of surprised. Oh, there's 2 this way. There's Risley. I hate these vines so much. Yep, because see, now I just gotta chase behind him and just... There you go. Are they on their last one? Oh.
Let's go, let's go.
Don't finish it, darn it. That's so bad.
Let's go, let's go.
What the heck? They might get it because I'm too far away. Nope, they don't actually. Because now all I gotta do is chase Gaming. Oh, they went this way. Honestly, their best bet is to probably fix this device. But I am gonna keep watching the other ones, though. Yep, he came back. I figured as much. You're not that slick. Yeah, because if I just camp this one device, they're not going to be able to finish it. Yep. I figured as much. It's a really good attempt, though. They honestly did pretty good. Oh, finally, we got 900. That's like our first time ever. Alright. How many do we have? Where are we at right now? Alright, so we're at like 4,000, looks like. Oh. Oh. Rejected an invitation. Rejected the invitation. Rejected the invitation. I've had that before where it just goes on for like a couple, like 3 times, 4 times. It's like, just accept the invitation. What are you doing? Don't click play if you're not gonna play. Oh, I forgot I was gonna remove other modes from it. My bad. We did get a new one though, so I will say, you know, good on us. What's the other one? It's this one. Oh, I love how we start on 2 stumps. That's awesome. Oh, hello. They're already going. They were like traveling straight for us. Definitely gonna start repairing this one, I think, first. I just don't know where the hunter is. That's my... Oh, they're coming immediately right over here. What the... I think it was funny how the person, like, the hunter went over to try to stop them, and then they just immediately kept working on it as they're right beside it. Wait, what? I hate this map. I'm trying to, like, look at them on the map, but it's just so confusing. Because I assumed that they were coming from, like, under here, but then it just showed... I hate the map. And I know that kind of sounds like excuses, and it kind of is, but, like... Oh, we just lost. Or no. Oh, no, they got out just in time. I definitely struggle with, like, when it comes to this directional mapping. It's so difficult to try to understand. Are they gonna... Oh, they already see me, so they're coming right for me. Nope, nope, stay away. Stay away. How? What? How does that capture me from up there? How is that even possible? That is such a big, like, big upwards range. I assumed it was smaller, so I was like, oh, I can climb up here, and they'd have to try to climb, and... whatever. Plus the cooldown. Normally when I play, the cooldown isn't that short. That was, like, incredibly short.
Let's go, let's go.
Okay, well, that was a gigantic loss. That was just awful. There's nothing we could have done there. This person literally just, like, knew exactly where we were. 100. I got 119 coins from that. I always assumed that the lowest you could get was 500, but if your team does that bad, you can literally just receive basically nothing. I have 0 words, because that is just awful. Because if you just continually do bad, you genuinely just have to do, like, over... I mean, gosh, it'd be over, like, 60-something games. Maybe a little less, but... Nah, that's insane. Like I said, I don't necessarily hate this game, but playing it for hours upon hours to get, like, 60 Primo Gems, I think I would rather be doing anything else but this. Well, hey, I was worried about hitting the end of stream, but I think with how long this is taking, we might just hit the end of stream right as we were finished with the coins. Alright, where's the hunter? There they are. Alright, I'm gonna travel to this one right over here. I swear upon everything, if I get looked at because my teammates were doing something, I'm gonna get mad. What are they... They were, like, camping that singular one. Alright, lantern. I get away with the lantern. I absolutely... As much as I try to say that I don't want to get the repeated maps, oh, are they gonna... Nope, nope. I want to fix it, but they keep walking towards me. Where are they going? Go somewhere else. I think I know what I gotta do. I think what I gotta do... Because I think what they're gonna do is they did what I did, where they just circle around the mansion. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to fix it up every time they're not looking, and then the second they look, just immediately stop. Okay, hold on. We might actually get this. Okay. Turn into the lantern and just run. Uh-oh. 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 This lantern is absolutely overpowered. This is insane. You know what? I want to fix this one that they keep camping. Mostly for the mere fact that just... Not like spite, but just because being like, listen, we can fix anyone we want. Where's it at? There you go. I want this one. Gimme. Oh. Oh. Oops. Kinda already won. Oopsie. I kinda feel bad now. That was... I mean, honestly, I can't even say I probably wouldn't do any better. With rebels like that, I probably wouldn't have done any better. Considering one of them literally repaired over 200% of the signaling device percentage, like, essentially fixed 2 and then did more on another, I wouldn't have won. That person would have stomped me. Okay, listen, guys. Can we just click play? Thank you. Why does it keep entering my world? That's kind of weird. Like, it keeps... Maybe it's because I just keep leaving the... Okay, really? Like, are we just ever gonna get that final map without canceling every other map? Because, I mean, geez Louise, dude. And honestly, it might be because hunters or rebels don't like playing on it, which is a possibility. I gotta get out of the open. Oh, the lantern strategy. Let's go. Oh, they light up at night. Oh no. Oh, that's a problem. That is a very big problem. Okay, sorry. Salutations, Ayacat. I don't know why I'm this focused on this, but I am this focused on Windtrace. Because Windtrace is a nightmare. Let's fix it. Let's go. We got this. We got this. Nope, they're coming. Guess what? You were giving me the prime opportunity to say chicken butt, but I will not say chicken butt. I will say what? The amount of effort it takes for me to not immediately respond chicken butt is massive. I gotta admit. Adventurine fight? Oh, did you finally get to it? Isn't it great? I wish they would release the soundtracks, but unfortunately, I don't think they've released it yet. I've been checking Spotify once every so often, but Hoyo Mix hasn't said anything or done anything. I'm on it right now. Oh my gosh. In the middle of stream, that's amazing. Love it. Honestly, as long as your characters can hit at least some of the dice, you should be fine. Or you just can. Lucas sucks for this. Yeah, probably any character with the hunt ability probably is a. And I know Lucas not the hunt. I just mean like characters with one-shot abilities are not the best. Because they will never win the gamble because you can't hit both dice at once. So it just absolutely demolishes you. Oh, they're gonna get a favor. That's not good. Oh gosh, they noticed me. It actually worked. No way. Ain't no way. That actually worked? Oh no. How did I live? How did I survive that encounter? Alright, well, I'm gonna continually fix this one. Thank you. Wait, did my team get the favor? I think my team got the favor. Are they gonna start running towards me? They are gonna start running towards me. Bump, 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 bump. Someone help me. No. Actually, I kind of want to go to the middle and get that one. Because that one's... They don't notice me, right? They don't notice me. You came, you saw, we co-opted. Let's go. My team is doing well right now. That's good. As long as you have enough ability to either... As long as your characters can either hit all the dice, or you have characters that can tank every single time they get hit by the dice, you should be fine. Like, you know, obviously, like, a shielder would be best. It's funny that Aventurine might actually work for Aventurine, but it's fine. It happens, I guess. Alright, we have one more game, unless we get 100. Acheron, Aventurine, Luca died. Pella. I love that. I love how it's like, man, everyone's doing well. Acheron, Aventurine, Luca's dead. Pella. That's great. You love to see it. Well, I once again forgot to change maps because I immediately clicked play, but of course we're Hunter for our quote-unquote last game. Who knows, maybe they'll absolutely stomp me and I won't capture anyone and we get 100 and we have to play another game anyways. Honestly though, don't worry, what I'm probably going to plan on doing is just... Hold on, I want to... Where are they at? Ooh, one went over here! Very interesting decision. Oh, and then they immediately ran away. Darn it! They're fixing this one, though. I saw them head towards this way. I saw them head towards this way. Man, I hate that invisibility, though. It's good to play with, but playing against is aggravating. Interesting. And they're gonna like keep teasing me because I think what they do is they get to 30 and then they just run. Oh wait, no, this one's actually about done. What the heck? What the heck? Wait. They tried to place a decoy, and that's what confused me for a few seconds. But they not fast enough. Where are they at? They're like, wait. Wait, why did it tell me they were there? Wait a minute. Are they hiding? Honestly, though, it wouldn't be too dumb to have one person hide the whole game. So just in case two people get caught, the third can't. Honestly, I kind of like that thinking, though. That's kind of smart. Yeah, this one definitely got fixed. I'm not surprised by that. Ooh, I definitely want that favor. They're gonna get it, though. I think they're gonna get it. Because they might be closer. No? No. Oh, this will be fun. Hey, watch this. What the? Wait, he's just sitting on the cart. That is too funny. He was just sitting there. Okay, how is she faster than me, though? I don't get that. Because I'm going inward, and somehow I'm still not being able to catch up with her. Alright, they got away. That's unfortunate. I really would have liked to just finish it off right there. But that's fine. See, it's kind of tough since these are so close. It's just like, all I have to do is really stand here and just look. And if I see one getting fixed up, I just have to run to it. That's, I feel kind of bad, honestly. Hey, what are you doing? What in the world? They're fixed. I know what they're doing. They're fixing this one over here. Or they were fixing this one over. They're the chairs, aren't they? There's a chair right there. Chair. Yeah, I caught him. I saw the chair. That was good, though. I see what they're doing. They're essentially hiding themselves to the point where they can just tap it a few seconds and then immediately... You're not slick. Oh, no. Her hair literally blended in with the environment. That was insane. That was actually really smart. You're not gonna... Sorry. They won, though. Okay. Sorry, I did see your messages. And I know you said you muted, but it's okay. Acheron's a 7... Or, sorry. Venturine. At least I'm assuming Venturine's a 7 HP %. Acheron is about to die. Make Venturine do the final blow. That is awesome. Oh, and you're... Okay, wait, you're muting because you're trying to... Okay, I know what you're doing. You're seeing the cutscene. I get you. I know you can't hear, but you know, have a good cutscene. For those who don't know, we're talking about Star Rail because in Star Rail, we did play through it, so I won't necessarily say anything. I do have the VODs up on Twitch. Yes, they should be on YouTube. Unfortunately, I don't put them on YouTube because it's a pain. So yeah, we'll do this Rumble in the Ruins. Let's turn all these off. But yeah, they're going through a story right now, and the story mission is a lot. It's definitely sad. You go from disliking a character, or at least I dislike the character somewhat, to liking the character and everything else. So fun. Hoyoverse loves making their players cry. Alright, time to go with Diona.
Ooh, does
I think this person has the Ganyu skin. The Ganyu skin. Which I do really like. Honestly, like a lot of the skins they put out, I honestly wish they would make more of them, but for obvious reasons, Oh, it's up here. That's why I'm so confused. It goes really fast when two people are crafting it, though. No way did I just get out of that. And the person that was with me actually got caught. No way. Are you... Wait, did I just juke them again? No way. That is insane. I don't know how I did that. Are you talking about the, I'm guessing the final, not cutscene, what is it called? Oh yeah, final cutscene. Are you talking about the final cutscene then? Because it's a lot. It is cool though. I will say, it is very cool, seeing certain things that happen. Oh, there's no way I'm getting that favor. That hunter would get to that favor well before I would. Are they not gonna... Are they really not gonna grab this favor? Or are they just gonna use it to lure us out? Listen, if they're not gonna grab it, I'm gonna grab it, because I don't want them to have it. I got 4K defense in Adventuring 2? Sheesh. Nope. Get away from me. And then I immediately go invisible, run around, and go somewhere else. That was such like a massive, like, I just broke their ankles. That is sad. Nope, I'm not gonna run, actually. I'm gonna stay right here, and I'm gonna... What are they doing? Are they climbing? What is going on? I think they're literally climbing to get a better vantage point. Which is insane, because I've never seen a hunter do that. Okay, they're going somewhere else. I'm gonna fix this last one that's basically finished. Oh yeah, because it's not gonna make any noise either, so that's good.
I'm here.
This might not end well, because they're gonna camp this side now. Oh wait, my teammates are gone. Oh, that is lovely. I just juked them again. There is no way that I just do that. I keep getting away with it too. I almost feel bad at some point, because it's like... I mean, I both do and don't feel bad, because obviously they're the hunter and I'm supposed to stay hidden, so... I will say though, I'm going to let them notice this, see where they're going, which is they're going to go down. They notice me, I think. They definitely notice where I'm going. Yep. They're like on... What? Huh? Where were they even at? I see she's so pretty, and I think the only thing I could think of is Aventurine. Or not Aventurine. Yes. Yes, but no. I mean Acheron. Acheron's got the, Mihoyo definitely gave Acheron the, like, oh yeah, look, she looks nice. However, she could literally destroy the universe if she wanted to. Which, you know, to be fair, I think they've done that a lot with some of their characters. They're like, oh man, this character is great, aren't they? They look wonderful. Like, yeah, they look amazing. Oh yeah, by the way, they can just, like, snap their fingers and destroy half the universe. Sorry, what did you just say? It wouldn't be the first time Hoyo has given that treatment to their characters.
Go!
It's always funny to see though. Because like Acheron, you just sit there and you're like, oh, Acheron's Acheron, and then it's like, oh wait, Acheron can do all these things. Cool, great, lovely. Alright, now we'll get everything claimed.
Thank you for... Add Astro...
And see. Fintillia is also pretty. You know what? I don't disagree. Granted, though, the second I realized who Fintillia was, I didn't necessarily like the Fintillia because I still feel bad for Ting Yun. Not gonna lie. And we've never really checked reputation much. No, there's nothing here. Okay. I just haven't checked like reputation in like forever. It's always something I just neglect because I just don't necessarily care. Where am I? Oh, I'm going this way. I just started walking forward and didn't even realize where I was going. That's fine, I guess. Alright. What exactly are we claiming from this? There's one Genshin character I absolutely hate. This could either be a massive hot take, or this could be something I agree with you with, but I'm very curious. Let's do it. What character? Oh my gosh, I could claim all of these. And I did absolutely nothing. It literally didn't even up my reputation. That's crazy. Oh, Signora. I should not know that. I should not know that. Granted, there's not many Genshin characters that have died, but like, I shouldn't be able to name it off the bat. That was a bit insane. Oh gosh. You start to forget how much you involve yourself in these games until someone asks you a question about it and you give a 30-minute rant to a literal 2-second answer. I hate her so much. I understand her backstory, and I don't necessarily say I absolutely hate her. I definitely didn't like her when I knew nothing about her, because she definitely didn't paint herself in a very pretty picture. But, like, honestly, yeah, I definitely feel like not Fintillia. Gosh, I completely wrong game. I feel like Signora definitely should have had a better treatment with how she was portrayed. Because, like, you know, obviously they went back and, like, they released a bunch of stuff, like, outside of game, and they were like, look at all this stuff that Signora was, and how she felt about everything, and it's like, well, now it's too late, because Signora is kind of not here anymore. Like, now I just don't care. I think it would be kind of funny, though, for them just to be like, oh yeah, by the way, Signora's back, and everyone's like, wait, what? I thought A kind of said no. I think it'd just be funny, though. I think it would be hilarious just to watch her, like, honestly, okay, it could either be funny, or it could be the baddest thing ever to just, like, watch her rise up, like, out of the coffin that they show in the trailer. I think that would be so cool just to, like, see her coming back in that way. Because, like, I know she's not technically representative of a phoenix, but it's, like, just the way I see her, I almost do see her as a phoenix. So it's weird that, like, I've never... Like, they never really have talked about that. I understand, like, she's almost represents, like, a butterfly, and, you know, she's this fiery passion. It's just... I don't know. I really do wish that they had done more with her. They really kind of did her dirty. I'm gonna go pay attention to the story now. Listen, I don't blame you. When it comes to any of MiHoYo's games, I do not... That is adorable. I absolutely adore that. That is cute. I want to pet them. Are they gonna let me get close? Oh. No. Oh. I wanted to pet one. They look so cute. Oh, hey, I need you, though.
Probably not, but I'm just going to take you anyways. Alright, and with the remaining time of stream, I know I didn't say this, so that's why it might seem weird why I'm doing a bunch of stuff. I guess we'll just run around, and I'll probably start unlocking some areas that really should have been unlocked about, like, forever ago.
What a bummer.
Because just honestly, I would like the map to at least look somewhat full before we get to Natlon. Or, it's Natlon? Is it Natlin or not? I think it's Natlin. I will say, though, I'm excited. I am really excited. Like, I'm both excited and sad this story is coming close to a, not like a full conclusion, because I think there's definitely some stories they could tell. But they're getting closer and closer to that ultimate goal of, like, what is going on in Tibet. There's so many questions that we still don't have answers to, and, like, yeah, the recent updates have been helping us answer them, but I feel like they're like, just out of reach. Granted, though, I don't know if anyone has seen it, though. I haven't seen the full thing, but I know that there's a, one of the next updates, I think it might actually be the next update, they're going to be doing a, another interlude chapter. And if you don't know, interlude chapters normally include a lot more, I feel like at least, they include a lot more story detail about the siblings themselves, instead of, like, Teyvat and, like, what their stories is. And I definitely know Dainsleif is seen in the next update, so I'm kind of excited for it, because I really want to see where we're going right now, and what's going to happen. Whether we get to a big conclusion or not, or maybe we get some questions answered, I don't know, but I think that would be really awesome in the next update, if we could finally get some answers to some questions. And also because I just want to be right. There's some things that I really want to be right about. What is this? What is this?
Don't get too close.
Alright, you know what? I'm gonna defeat these enemies first, and then we're gonna figure out what this is.
Rain outlines your...
Get over here. Oh, that is great.
This isn't good.
Okay, is it gonna like... Oh, that's lovely. She just immediately got destroyed. That's awesome. Alright, you can, nope, stop. We might... I knew that was gonna happen. The second that I realized that we were sitting on fiery grass, I just knew that she was gonna get knocked out because of that. Well, that happens. We'll just have to... Well, I mean, honestly, we're heading to a Statue of the Seven anyways. So we'll wait until we get there, and then we'll get her res. I will say, though, like I said, I've said it multiple times. What is this? Okay, hold on. Really? Can I pop these? Like, is that a thing? I muted you, by the way. Oh, no, I know. I kind of figured since you said you were playing through the story, I don't blame you. That's the thing to experience, to not listen to anything else. I don't blame you. Where's the info tab? I don't remember where that's at. Party setup, friends, achievements, archives, equipment, tutorials. There it is. Yeah. You don't need that much water. A jade water fruit condensed from an excessive amount of hydro. Due to its internal pressure, it will sometimes spew bubbles, and when it loses a certain amount of water, it will start spewing bubbles in all directions to attack nearby entities. You may have to use elemental reactions to cause the fruit to completely lose all its water if you want to obtain what it contains. I'm TB52. Trailblaze level. Right? Trailblaze level 50? Which, I mean, nice, honestly. That's pretty good. I do like how it is, it's a lot easier to hit level 70 than it is in Genshin. Like, Genshin is ridiculous to get to the max level. I don't know why they did that like that.
Don't get too close.
I've been, granted, I guess for a while I never like played it daily. I just logged on daily, but I mean, like, gosh, I've been doing it for a couple of years now, and like, I'm still at like Trailblaze level like, what is it, 58 on my own account?
Check this out.
It's just a miserable experience.
Ooh, what's in here?
It's been 2 months since I started. Like it is crazy how easy it is to get to Trailblaze, like a higher Trailblaze level on Honkai Star Rail. But when it comes to this game and adventure rank, it's just like, it is like impossible to level up. Well, especially later ranks. Like, don't get me wrong, early ranks is pretty easy to level up in this game, but like, you start hitting level 50, 55, and it's just, it takes months for you to get there. Even with completing all the missions and all the story, collecting all the chests, like, it's a nightmare. Oh, today is your 2-month anniversary of playing Star Rail. That is awesome. Congrats, honestly. Especially with getting to adventuring story after such a short amount of time. That's impressive. Alright, yay, that's lovely. I think what we're probably going to do is try to... I think my best bet is to probably at least just hit all the... I'm sorry, am I really missing that much? Oh, goodness. Gracious me. Okay. Okay. I think first... Wait, what do you mean teleport to save? Oh, because I just activated the Statue of the Seven. That's why. Alright, all for all. Not like we're gonna need it. Okay. Yeah, my goal right now is gonna be to unlock all the statues. So we're gonna travel over here to Inazuma first and get Inazuma's done. And then next will be Sumeru's. And hopefully we'll get to Fontaine's.
This rain
Hopefully we'll get to all of them, but I
Are
mean, I
you
guess
gonna
we'll
be
see.
okay?
I definitely want to hit this teleport point, though, on our way there, because why not? Yeah, I'm not looking for you. I will say, though, after hitting this, my next point of interest is finding a boating point.
With the wind.
Because I don't know where the boating points are at. Can I zoom in and see them? Yeah, okay, so I can. We're gonna travel over here and get this then. Because obviously there's no way we're getting there without a boat. Also avoiding all the enemies, because I don't want to tussle. Actually, I will say, though, we can probably do this short little quote-unquote puzzle.
Lightning. Let's vault.
Going somewhere?
Huh?
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Oh, it's just Electro left over. No, the small cop shut. Yep. They like to make you suffer, unfortunately. Oh, nice. Chest. Look at that. I love how
If we
Hu Tao
bury
is
it,
like up to her
maybe
head.
it'll spring back to life.
That's tough.
Phew.
Alright. Claim this. And then our next thing is to claim them. I'll try it over here. I was about to be like, wait, that's not a Wave Rider's point.
Go.
Alright, boat time. Well. Now what this is talking time, and I don't know what to talk about because we are gonna ride in a boat. That's all we're doing. Tons of fun. Yep, this is the life. Just me, my boat, and the open ocean. Fun. I really don't know what to talk about. I mean, genuinely, like this is. I don't know. This is taking up a mass amount of my energy right now. I don't know. I mean, clicking one finger, man, that's a lot. I don't think I can do it. Alright. After that joking. This is sad. And once again, for those who don't know, just to make sure everybody knows, Ayacat is playing on Star Rail and has just got to the adventuring scene in Penacony.
I will not say more because I don't want to spoil anything for those who do want to play it later, but needless to say, it's not very happy. Welcome to Star Rail. Or, not even Star Rail, welcome to Hoyoverse. I feel like Genshin is like the only like happy thing that they've released that just doesn't immediately make you sad. Granted, I will say though, I can't say anything for Tears of Thesis. For those who have heard of that game, I have never played it. And honestly, it's not that I don't like it, I just have never had an interest in playing that game. I don't know. I think I've seen the gameplay like once, and even then I don't even think I saw the gameplay. I think I don't know what it is. There's something about Tears of Thesis that I just don't necessarily enjoy. And not even say that I enjoy it, because I can't say that because I never played it. It's not appealing. It's not interesting, I guess. Not interesting to me. I don't know how to say it to make it sound better, but yeah. Yeah, if anyone ever wants to have a nice cry session, play any of the Honkai Burst games. So like obviously you have your Honkai Impact, Honkai Star Rail, sorry. But then they also made Honkai Impact 3rd. They've made I think it's Honkai Impact 2nd. And then there's a few other ones too. So yeah, those will have a nice cry session for you. They're tough. And granted, they do it intentionally, honestly. Like, not to obviously make people sad, but... Well, okay, they do it to make people sad, but, like, not for, like, a malicious purpose. They do it because it's supposed to be a real story about real people, and it's just... I think it really shows through the story, and, like, showing the raw emotion that can be put behind a lot of things. I say... Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Wait, is there a boating point up here? Oh, there's a boating point up here. We'll go to that one, I guess, since we're closer. They definitely know how to get your heart attached to characters, and then obviously they're not like trying to, kill them off just to say, oh hey, we want to get rid of them. They do it because obviously they want you to realize that that kind of side of life is a side of part of life. I am rambling. This is so bad. Let's go back to the chat. I don't think I like Jade. You know what? That's a fair take, though. I will say. I've seen a bit of Jade, and so far, I'm going to leave my reservations on what type of person she is. Because I will admit, I could see why you don't like her, because Jade so far has not been... She doesn't look to be the best person, to be truthfully honest. But I also feel like I don't think we're seeing the full story. Because I almost wonder if maybe the reason why she doesn't... I'm not going to say it, I'm not going to say anything. Because if I say something, I might spoil the story. But she just seems cold-hearted, and I don't think she is. I think she's just confident in people. Confident that people will get the job done when they need to. But I don't know. Maybe she is. I don't know. Maybe she really is a bad person. Can we... See, I wonder, can we even reach? Because I know that they have a cloud over everything. And I don't know if... Like, there's a whole quest line that goes along with this next island. So I don't even know if we can reach it. Or no, wait, maybe that's farther in. Maybe we'll be fine. I don't know. I do remember there being, like, a huge puzzle that you have to do, though, so I don't know if this will let us in, or if it'll just kick us straight out. Okay, I mute. I get it. Don't gotta worry about it. Are we going the right way? It feels like I'm going so slow. Yeah, like, this feels super slow right now. Can I jump out of the boat? Will it let me do that? Okay, yeah, so we can jump out of the boat, come back in, and then immediately basically get a full stamina bar.
I'm gonna do that then. Oh, I see it finally. I finally see the red light. Because that's where we're heading. So the second, we're either going to get there or it's going to tell us to turn around. And if it tells us to turn around, we're just going to... I'm just going to stop heading for it and go somewhere else. Because, like, when I say it's a story, it's a whole storyline. Uh-oh.
Hold on. Okay. I guess we just reached a lag spike, because I looked at the
Top of the screen, it was spiking real fast. All good, though. Concern me for a few seconds, though.
Dang it. I'm curious as to what part you've gotten to say dang it.
It's a Gallagher part. Which Gallagher part? There's like 30 Gallagher parts. Oh, the... Okay, never mind. Once again, I'm not going to say anything for the people who haven't played it. It's hard not to say anything because I love talking about this game, but... Sunday and Gallagher. Yeah, okay, that's what I kind of figured. Okay, are we able to... How far are we able to get in here? Okay, it like let me go straight up the shore. Whatever. I'll take it and I'll definitely go over here and... I said, dang it, because of Firefly. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, as you can see, the wonderful mist. That's what confused me, because the mist turns you around on the island, not when you're riding in a boat. That's my bad. Wait, where's the... Was it not here then? Or maybe it was on the summer island. I kind of like Gallagher, not gonna lie, unlike my friend. I mean, I don't necessarily hate Gallagher. Do they have a specific reason for not liking Gallagher, or is it just like they just don't like the way he looks? Because honestly, I never really hated Gallagher either. Granted, I was super suspicious of him. Like, 100% I was suspicious of him. That dude, like, did not paint himself in the best light. But, like, I've never, like, outright hated the dude. I don't know. I'm just kind of curious as to why they...
have that opinion.
Like, obviously they're entitled to their opinion. Like, don't get me wrong. They can hate him without having a reason. I'm just curious to have one. The murder part. You know what, though? That makes a lot of sense. Some people don't necessarily like when their characters decide to do stuff like that. And Firefly and Robin. That also makes sense, but... I mean, you learn really fast.
For those who
Are listening and don't want to be spoiled, turn your ears away for about 5 seconds. But I don't think, you know, for the fact that he's not technically killing them, like... You learn later on really fast. Yeah, yeah. Like, I don't think you can... I wouldn't necessarily hate him because of the murders, because he's like... He didn't technically murder them. Like, he did, but he didn't. I mean, because technically, if you want to get technical, technically Firefly did that at 1.2. Just saying. Just saying, she brought the memory zone meme. Just saying. Like my opinion or not, it's true. We got stabbed in the gut, alright? Still feels weird every time I think about that. How they had to, like, black out that scene and, like, did not let you see what actually happened. I'm gonna watch Sunday. Sunday is something else, I will say. Like, from the beginning, I definitely think Sunday... I always felt Sunday had some sort of motive. He seemed very suspicious right from the start. Hold on, I'm trying to look where we need to go next. Over here? Yes, okay. Oh yeah, because we're... Weird thing. He just... I don't know. Sunday felt... Like, he felt weird at first. And then as time went on, he kind of... He didn't really paint himself in the best picture and wasn't trying to stop you from thinking that way. It kind of spiraled really fast. To be truthfully honest. And, like, obviously where we're at in the story right now, he's not necessarily trying to help his case. I really hope there is redemption for him. Because there's definitely... I feel like there's a lot of good redeeming qualities in him. I just think that... I definitely think he got... How do I say this? He has a heart of gold, but the heart is, like, bleeding, essentially. He's trying to help everyone and has never once thought about himself. And I think that's really hurting his character right now. So now he thinks he has to save everyone, and, like... I almost feel like it's a complex that he needs to figure out. I really hope that we don't go we don't go down the route of, like, having to destroy him because he wants to destroy everyone. Like, I don't know. I really feel like Sunday has qualities that we could work with. I just don't want... You know, this game is very quick to just... Not this game, but, like, Hoyo is very quick to just decide to be like, alright, this character's gone, let's go. I don't know. Gosh, like, at least if they decide to get rid of him, I at least hope they, like, give him a nice death instead of being, like, just, he got completely annihilated. That's all I can hope, I guess. Alright, time to just fly over to our next point, because that's basically all we get to do. Well, this is fun. Just flying over to our next point. Oh, actually, I did remember something. Did I say it earlier? I don't know if I said it earlier, but I'll say it again because honestly, I absolutely adore it. I don't know how many people play this game, and not this game, but a different. I don't know how many people play Power Worlds. Whether or not you like Power Worlds is a different story. You can like it, hate it, whatever. But I know from a while back, like a while back, I saw a, I don't know what it was. It might have been on Instagram, honestly, or something. But I saw an advertisement for a, and you guys can look this up, it's called a Chillet. And it was a huge Chillet plush. And, like, when I say a huge, I mean, like, it is literally 70 inches. And... not saying how tall I am, but it's pretty close to my size. We'll just say that. And, like, I seriously saw it a long time ago. I had the tab, I saved the tab, and I just never did anything with it. Because I don't know, I felt like I was like, I'm not going to waste money on something that I may or may not, you know, keep in the future, right? Well, just probably a week ago or something, I was scrolling back through my, tabs and wanting to get rid of like a few, or, you know, basically clean up my phone, just kind of get stuff off that needs to get off and everything else. And as I was cleaning it, I saw that ad that I saved, and I'm like, I looked at it, I'm like, listen, this might be a bad purchase because it was $100, but like, also at the same time, I was like, for $100, getting something like this is actually pretty impressive. Long story short, I bought it, and it was supposed to arrive today, actually. It actually arrived yesterday, surprising me completely. And, might I say, it is the softest thing in the world, first of all. Like, the material itself is just very, very soft, like, run your hands over. But, like, not only that, it's super... I don't know what kind of foam they used inside, but it is, like, very squishy. And it is, like, very, like, much like a body pillow. It is amazing. I literally, like,
Just earlier today, I basically just grabbed it and just wrapped my entire self around it, and it just like, it is the perfect body pillow. It is fantastic. Haha, I love Gallagher. Didn't you just get past the part where Gallagher just did something to Sunday? Or have you moved on from that? Because I feel like I don't know if I would laugh at what just happened if that's the case. Unless Gallagher's cracking jokes, which, yeah, that's a first. Great character. He is, though. I will admit, Gallagher's definitely a good character once you realize that he's not entirely what he tries to act like he is. It's very fun. Oh my gosh. You were laughing at that. That is fantastic. I love that. Granted, I think knowing what happens, I think makes it better. I remember when I first saw that scene, I was shocked.
Like, literally mouth open, jaw dropped, like, what just happened?
But, like, you know, knowing what happens later on and being like, oh, wait, I think it makes it a lot better. Because, like, it would feel so weird for me for Hoyo to come in and be like, oh, yeah, see this character? Yeah, you like Sunday? You like Sunday? He's gone. Like, just so fast, too. I kind of have a thing for morally gray characters. You know what, though? I can't argue that. I really can't. When I consider the choices that I have of... Gosh, I can't even say Kafka's morally gray. Kafka's straight up a red flag of, I'm literally destroying people. I can't even. Honestly, your character's choice is probably better than mine, so I can't blame you for anything. If anything, I should be the last person to talk.
Also, now I have started 2.2.
Yeah, that's the latest version. I keep forgetting which one's the latest version. I normally just go by the fact of, oh look, new version. I keep forgetting that you have to, like, wait for the statue to finish. Okay, I think we could probably get through all the statues today. And then at least the map will be filled out. Granted, we won't have the teleport points, which is awful. I wish we had more teleport points, but I'll gladly take in at least all the waypoints out of the way, so at least I can see everything. At least my map looks complete if I zoom out far enough. Oh, it's actually right there. Lovely. I think, is there any sort of... There's a boat station right there. Actually, I'm going to go over here, grab the boat station, and then boat across. Because if I don't think I'm going to make it. Alright. Say, teleport me over here, and then teleport me right here. I will say, though, that I remember when I was trying to get over to Fontaine on my own account, I teleported to that point up there on the cliff, and I literally tried to fly straight to Fontaine, because I didn't realize there was a whole Wave Rider point right here. I'm not gonna lie, I look kind of dumb doing it. It's this way, right? Yeah, it's right there, I see it now. I think we have 3 statues to go, including this one. I believe it's 3.
And then honestly, after the statues, I think we're going to end stream. It'll probably be a bit early, but like obviously I don't want to start too much.
Welcome back. Honestly, you didn't miss much. We're traveling in a boat. Boot Hill. Oh, you finally got to Boot Hill. Nice. Boot Hill's a character. Honestly, I love how Hoyo tried to still make it kid friendly, but they're like, listen, we gotta have him cuss. So they just added a bunch of like fudging, and it is. I love it. I love his like quote unquote not cursing but cursing. It is fantastic. Do Do they ever actually talk about why he says it like that, or is he like, or is it literally just for like censorship's sake? I wonder. Because I can see both. I can see both sides of the coin where it's like, oh, he does it purposely because he's just a funny little guy and just decides to say it like that, or because the game is like, no, if we let this dude cuss, he probably would absolutely destroy our system. I don't know. I would love to know what exactly it is. I know they did an interview, and I didn't read through the full thing. I really should have read the full interview with Boot Hill. I'm sorry, did that thing just unlock to give me a singular island? That is crazy. And I don't even know what's over here. Okay, so there's a point right there that we need to grab, and then there's another point down there we need to grab. And I keep forgetting that I have to actually wait for it to be done. Okay. We have a lot of achievements, though, because of us just absolutely grabbing every single one. Because it keeps being like, oh, you unlocked all the waystones, or not waystones, what are these called anyways? What? All the statues of the seven. Because like, oh, you grabbed all the statues of the seven in this area. Congrats. Like, it just keeps like blowing up. Alright. Oh, hold on. Oh. I will say, though, climbing, it definitely, I talked about it earlier with, when I was talking about playing the game. When, I think that's definitely one of the things that I think, going back to Wuthering Waves, people can get mad at me or not, but, one of the things I really loved about Wuthering Waves when playing was that you don't just walk up walls. You like, run. Like, you full-on sprint up walls. And I think that has to probably be the best addition I think that game has probably added. Because that was just amazing to, like, straight up just run up a wall. Not even, like, for the mere fact of, like, oh, how in Genshin it takes forever climbing. It just looks cool. It literally looks cool to run at a wall and just run vertically. I will say, though, my, actually, no, I don't think I said it on Friday. I don't think I talked about it. But, I know my opinion when it comes to Wuthering Waves, and I will fully give mine. It's definitely that, because everyone always says, oh, it's going to destroy Genshin. Genshin's over after Wuthering Waves release. Like, there's no way anybody's ever going to come back to Genshin, blah, blah, blah. The best thing I think I've seen that I completely agree with, I don't think Wuthering Waves will completely knock out Genshin. I don't think it's possible to. There's many people who are too involved. Like for me, I like Wuthering Waves. I like Genshin. But I like their story. Granted, Wuthering Waves' story is a bit hard to understand at times. But I like the characters in that game enough to be like, I want to see what happens to them in-game and in the future. What I did see, though, and what I really love hearing, was that it's a, nope, that is 100% a story quest waiting to happen, not happening. That Wuthering Waves was a Genshin competitor, which I think is perfect, because I really do think that Genshin is going to take Wuthering Waves, see that it's like, it probably will take some of its player base, I'm sure. There's sure going to be a few players that just say like, oh, I'm high AR, I'm done with all the story quests and all the things, I don't want to play anymore. So I think that maybe, I really do hope this, because I think there are some things in this game that need to be changed. I hope that they take what Wuthering Waves is taking from them and realizing that they need to step up in those areas. Because, like, you know, there's obviously something every game developer can improve in, but since Genshin has never had proper competition that, like, actually was going to do something to their company, like, it's just, they never needed to improve. Like, you know, don't get me wrong, they're not saying that they don't try at all, but I definitely feel like I wish they would, like, have, how do you say it? They have competition that would actually force them into needing to, like, push forward in these areas. Granted, though, either way, I'm not getting off Genshin. There's no way. I'm too involved in this story at this point, and I need to know what happens. I mean, gosh, we're on Nation 5 out of 7. We're close to finishing the story within, like,
probably the next, 3 years or something. That depends on, obviously what the Hoyoverse does. And, are they going to expand it beyond,
What a bummer.
what is it called?
Lightning.
Oh gosh.
Let's bolt.
Oh, beyond Snezhnaya. Like, are they going to go to Snezhnaya and that's going to be the end of the story? Are we going to go to Celestia and have a new story up there? Like, it really depends on what they do, but I really don't see this game needing more updates for, like, story-wise past, like, 5 years. I feel like within the next 5 years, I would hope that this game is finished. With story, anyways. They can do, like, more events and stuff and have, like, funny little side quests, but I think main story-wise, we should be done in, like, 5 years. Which I'm excited for. I'm excited and sad, because I like this game a lot, but I need to know what happens. And yes, I forgot a point on accident, because of course I did. And I think did stream cut off? I think stream might have cut off. No, it didn't. For some reason, my system just decided it wanted to mess with me and not work, so that's lovely. Because my second screen, or i.e. my phone, shut off, and it made it look like everything was stopped working. But we're all good, I guess. It just decided it doesn't want to like me today. Jeez, are we almost there? Like, this is taking an awfully long time to swim. I mean, do you think if I had went down first, it would have been faster? It 100% would have been faster if I dove down and just swam. Well, too late now.
Go. Huh? Yeah.
Whatever, it's right up here anyways. I'm not a fan of the thunder, though, because that thunder might hit me. No story mission, no story mission. Let me hit the statue and run. Awesome. I believe that's essentially all of our map open, besides, like, the small, like, story missions or whatever areas, where you have to actually complete a story to unlock that area. I think that's it. Let's check. Yep. Doesn't seem to be. Hopefully I didn't miss anything, but... yeah, I think we're all good. So cool. Love to see it. I will say that I keep forgetting to do this, and I need to... actually, if it even lets me, I forgot that it might not let me. Yeah, because you have to complete the prerequisite quests, even though I haven't claimed a key in forever. Yeah, that's my bad. 3 chances to open. Oh, wait, it just gives me 3 free chances? Oh. Open. 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 Sick. Open. I want to make sure I keep using them, because I want to try to get these all unlocked someday, so... oh, I didn't... oh, I would have unlocked Arlecchino's. My bad. Complete other quests to unlock. Lock. Oh, you have to... oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Okay. Check this. Humongous hat jellyfish. Extremely elastic Fontanian creature that can suck in and launch characters high into the air. Said to be the final evolutionary form of hat jellyfish. Energy in the xenochromatic ball octopus can sometimes be used to move them to other locations. Geospectre, it's an enemy. Electric conduction. In some places you'll find this mysterious combo of mechanisms. The discharge stone and the accumulation stone. The former shoots a harmless electric current at characters and monsters affected by electro, while the latter absorbs the electrical energy from the discharge stone. Sometimes... sorry. Oh gosh, I have something in my throat. Sometimes you will also find relay stones, which conduct current released by discharge stones. Subtle differences between accumulation stones may affect the quantity of current they require. Sparkle time? Oh gosh. have fun. Sparkle is, once again, I don't hate her, but gosh, I don't necessarily like her. She's kind of a pain. And it looks to be, let's see if can we summon? Probably not. No, we're just, actually shop. Check shop. Nope, we don't have enough, unfortunately. We might have it next week, though, so we might be able to summon next week. Or no, I'm fairly confident we're going to summon next week. But... oh, no, wait. Oh, I forgot of our achievements. Let's check those. Let's see. You came, you saw, we co-op to complete domains together with other players 20 times. Light up the Watatsumi Island and Seri Islands, areas of the Inazuma map. Light up the Surmi Island map. Continental Explorer Dune Dreams 2. Light up the maps of the following areas in Sumeru. Desert of Hadramath. Once again, not very good with names. Continental Explorer Land of Harmonious Springs. Light up the maps of the following areas of Fontaine. Court of Fontaine region. Belule region. And Burrell region. Continental Explorer Land of Harmonious Springs 2. Light up the following areas of Fontaine. Leafa region, and the Fontaine of Research Institute of Kinetic Energy Engineering region. That was a mouthful. Continental Explorer Land of Harmonious Springs 3. Light the maps in the following areas of Fontaine. Morte region and the Areneas Forest. Mare Nostrum. Light up the maps of the following area. Nostio... I completely missed that. Nostio's region. I don't think we got enough from that. No, we did not. Okay. Yep, I think that's where we're ending stream today. It's only about 8 minutes early, so honestly it's not terrible. So, yeah. Thank you for everyone who came out today. I really appreciate the company, and for, I think it was... hold on, I'm gonna scroll up to make sure I say your name right, because I'm so bad with names. Oh, nope, I can't scroll up all the way. It was our... what is it? Arachnidae? I believe it's Arachnidae. I really thank you for the map and the, for the maps and the music event. It was a really fun challenge. I honestly really loved your map as well, and I loved watching your streams because you are insane on phone, and I can't, literally I can't. Once again, I thank you so much for that. That was super cool. It was such a fun thing to do, and I love trying out your maps. And yeah, that'll be it for today. Like I said, Friday will be a very interesting time because I'm going to be swapping from Twitch Studios to OBS because Twitch Studios is being removed. So, stream will look different. We will see how different when that time comes. But yeah. So like I said, thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope to see everyone on Friday for our next stream.